For today's video, I will be discussing about reporting to parents found in Chapter 6, Grading and Reporting Students' Performances. Are you ready? Let's get started! The parents of the students play a crucial role in the learning progress of the students. Thus, the teacher must formally report student achievement and progress to the parents of the students. Reporting to parents can take many forms: report cards and online grade books. This contains records of student grades across the middle or end term of the unit. Phone calls, emails, and letters. This is usually done through online platform where the teacher reports the student progress in a digital means. Conferences. This can be done in face-to-face discussion or online with the teacher and parent, or student lead the conference with his or her parents together with the guidance of the teacher. As we are now talking about conferences, in the reporting to parents in a conference, it takes two forms: the parent-teacher conference and student-lead conference. Parent-teacher conference is a brief meeting or interview between the parents and teacher of student, where the student progress and needs improvement in different areas of learning as well as behavioral problem will be discussed. The parent and the teacher usually interact with each other in a face-to-face discussion. However, as we are now in the digital world, phone conferences can be an alternative solution, especially if the parents has a hectic or conflict schedules to the set specific date and time for a conference by the teacher. As it is a phone conference, might as well that the teacher will prepare a way to end on a positive note, or let's say do a call for informing positive progress and suggestions of the students inside the classroom in order for the parents to well receive and appreciate what you are reporting to them. There are two types of parent-teacher conference: group conference and individual conference. First, in group conferences, these are commonly done to communicate to the parents the school and class policies, class content, evaluation procedures, expectations the student must meet, and also inform in advance the procedures or steps for contacting the teacher. As you can observe, the focus is what will the guidelines, policies, and expectation that the students, parents, and the teacher must follow and be informed to have a smooth transition of the school year. Meanwhile, the individual conferences are conducted to discuss the students' strengths, achievements, current progress, problems, to develop a plan for the student's future. As it is individual, it only involves the specific parent and the teacher. This is in contrast with the group conference, for in group conference, it involves all the parents of the students handled by the teacher. In addition, the focus is the student performances inside the classroom. The second type and the last type is the student-lead conferences. In student-lead conferences, students lead parents by presenting their work and guides the discussion. Because the students become the initiator of the discussion, the student must know how to describe and evaluate their work and performances, and they must have reflected on it. This type of conference motivates students to think critically about their own skills, abilities, and achievements. And as students shares and discusses, the parents become active listeners and think of a plan on what possible interventions they can support the learning of their children at home. Now I have here an example for parent-teacher conference and student-lead conference for us to better understand its concept. For parent-teacher conference, Mrs. Valdez conducted face-to-face discussion with the parent of Christian to talk about Christian's report card inside the conference office. The teacher will begin discussing the positive performances, then followed by informing the parents about their child's ability levels in all the subjects taken by Christian. As it is necessary to avoid teacher talk, the teacher will ask the parent of Christian for their input about their child's strengths, needs, and learning styles, as well as their hopes and dreams for their children. After which, the teacher will provide an accurate assessment of student progress, its strengths and weaknesses, and then the teacher will provide suggestions for activities and strategies to support learning at home. The conference must end with a positive note to leave good impression. Now, for a student-led conference, Samantha, guided by her teacher, Mr. Chell, conducted a student-led conference with her mother, Mrs. Patricia. Samantha opened and lead the discussion. She will present her work or things she wants to showcase. Then she will explain to Mrs. Patricia and with her teacher what she is achieving, what she is struggling, and what are her reflections from her works. It can communicate clear information about the skills the students has mastered or areas where they need more support and practice. Well, I guess I reached the end of my discussion. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.